new fuels are here and they're going on the, why does the truck look so light blue? Focus, there we go. This is the last video of the 22 Tundra on the 35s. I bought new wheels for it, and you guys are probably wondering why I bought wheels for it already, because I think I have these ones on right here on for probably maybe like, not even 2 months, like I think 7 weeks or something like that. They've been on, so yeah, I'm already getting new ones. So to any of my tire gurus out there, give me some advice here. So I'm debating on going between either the Canati mudders or the BFG mudders. I scratched the idea of going with the Falcon Wild Peaks. I've had them before a long time ago. They're a great tire. Everyone seems to love them. They have great reviews everywhere, but they're not that aggressive of a look for me. They're an all-terrain tire, but not very aggressive all-terrain. This time I want to go with a mud terrain. Now the Canatis and the BFGs are both in stock over down at Salinas Wheel and Tire in Westminster, where I go for all my tire stuff. They have these Canatis I've never heard of before, but did a bunch of research on them and they come in with pretty good reviews. So I might go that route because they are like ridiculously cheap. My main concern though is the Toyo RTs here do measure, the Toyos measure in a pretty accurate size. They're pretty true to a 35. Now, do the Canatis measure in true to a 37? BFGs are obviously good tires. The Toyos are obviously good tires as well. The Canatis, just based off what I found online so far, they're saying they're good tires as well. If you guys have any advice on, how the Canatis run, are they good tires? Do they measure to a true size and all that kind of stuff? Let me know. So the main reason why I got new wheels already is because, for one, there's a few reasons actually, but for one, the gloss black, which looked really good when the truck was still black. Once I wrapped it in a matte finish, the gloss wheels don't really look too good anymore. Not to mention they have a milled insert in there too, which looked better when the truck was all black, with the chromed out Toyota badge in the front, so it kind of like flowed a little bit better. Another reason is because the new wheels right here are a positive 1 millimeter offset, and these are positive 19. New wheels are going to stick out ever so slightly more past the fenders and the bedside, so a little more poke to it. I think it'll look really nice because these right now, I put them on the truck when the truck had no lift on it. So when it had no lift on it, it has a little bit of a poke, but not much. So with the new wheels, they'll stick out a little bit more, which will look better with the 3.5 inch lift I have here in the front and the 2 in the rear, which does make it nice and level as well, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. Also, these are a matte finish, which I think will just look a lot better on the truck as it sits right now. So I say we pull one wheel outside, unbox it, show it to you guys in the direct sunlight, and then come back to the garage, ceramic coat these things, get them nice and ready for tomorrow's install. Dude, I'm excited. I'm super excited. Let's get to it. And just like that, dude, check these out. So sick. Dude, I love these. In person, it looks so much better. I've actually never seen these in person. I'm not sure if they're a new design from Fuel or what, but I haven't seen these anywhere. I think I found like maybe one car on the internet with these things mounted up. But anyways, yeah, they're super sick. Multi-spoke design. Same dimensions for the most part, aside from the offset. They're also 20x9s, which I have right now. These are the positive 1 as opposed to the positive 19 I'm running right now. But dude, the matte finish looks so sick. Appearance wise, these don't have a cover for the lug nuts compared to the ones I have right now. There's a cover on the center for the lug nuts, which I'm actually thinking that's kind of a cool look because it's a lot more like flush, a little more recessed here in the middle. Doesn't bulge out right there. So it's kind of a clean look right there too. So yeah, out the glossy look with the milled inserts. And as I was saying before, there's not really any poke with the positive 19s. There is, I mean, it's pretty minor. It's not very much, but yeah, with the closer to a 0, I'll have a lot more stance. So yeah, these here are the Fuel Cycles, matte finish, 20x9s, positive 1, going up tomorrow on some 37s, dude. Oh my goodness. Can't wait. Measure my open country RTs. These are 35s They don't measure as bad when they're on the truck with air in them and stuff like that. I think they'll probably measure around probably like 30, I think 34. So pretty like right under 34, pretty much 34 and a half. Yeah, 34 and a half. We'll figure out tomorrow what we're doing about tires, but in the meantime, these things need some protection for sure because they're a matte finish, and if anything like acidic or, you know, it's a very porous finish, right? Like a ceramic or a matte finish is very porous. So if anything sits on it for too long, like on my wrap especially vinyl wraps, powder coat's not as bad, but on a wrap or a plastic, if like bird droppings sit there and it bakes in the sun, it's tattooed. So definitely a good thing. But even for the sake of just keeping things easier to maintain in the future is a major plus. So I'm gonna ceramic coat all 4 wheels. Let's get them back down to the garage, get these all these 4 wheels coated, protected, ready for tomorrow, and see how they come out. Let's get to it. So when it comes to protecting the surface of anything, there's a lot of different options to go with. Nowadays, especially, starting with carnauba wax. Very simple to install. It's wax on, wax off, literally. It's super simple. It just doesn't last very long. It's not resistant to a lot of detergents and things and chemicals and things of that nature. It does give you a really good shine, and you know, it's mainly used for like car shows. Like it looks really good when it's on there. It just doesn't last very long. So moving on from there, this right here is pretty similar to a polymer sealant. It's a ceramic spray coating, so it has the SiO2 in it, which is awesome for so many things. I love that product right there. So Mother's CMX, I use it on my wraps, my plastics, my headlights, my windows even too. Polymer sealants last longer. So you're talking weeks with the carnauba wax, months with the polymer sealant. Then ceramic coating, you get a couple of years out of it, but you also get more protection too. And this right here is what I'm using. It's like a resin, and it's kind of the same concept. The way you apply it, it's a wax on, wax off pretty much, but it lasts a lot longer. It's more resistant to chemicals and just everything out there, all the elements and whatnot. And the best part, just like with everything else, the waxes, the sealants, it makes everything just run away. All the water beads off, and that's a good thing because being able to just air dry stuff and water not stick to it gives you a more like contactless drying process. All the swirling in your paint and stuff like that happens when you're drying it. So having things be more contactless will keep that surface looking real nice. So yeah, the next step up from that would be a paint protection film, which we obviously can't do on a wheel. Otherwise I probably would. But yeah, this is probably the best option right here for everything that would stick to it. Paint protection film's more for like things getting thrown at it, you know, debris from the road, rock chipping and things of that nature right there. So anyways, I say we get to prepping the surface, wiping it down, and laying down some ceramic coating. Let's get to it.
Now we're gonna wait 30 seconds before I buff off the residue. Definitely a good idea to wear a mask because the stuff is full of stuff you probably don't want to breathe in.
This wheel right here is a detailer's worst nightmare. Look at this thing. So many spokes, so many places for the dirt to get stuck in. Yeah, we're putting extra ceramic and all that up in there too. Most definitely. down and 1 to go. The difference between coated and uncoated visually brings out more like the sheen to it. You guys can tell on camera, this one's coated and this one's not. If you guys can't see the difference, maybe you guys can hear it. So my glove just grips the surface. And on this one, it just glides. Feels like it's been buttered. 1 more to go, and then that right there is a wrap on the ceramic coating. All right, wheels are in, ready for install tomorrow. Now, as far as my current setup goes, I'm not keeping these, so they are up for grabs. If you guys want them, shoot me an offer on the DM and we'll go from there. The back 2 tires are getting replaced because they've seen better days. Way better days. Yeah, the front 2 are brand new pretty much. They have like 1,000 miles on them, so these are good. But yeah, I'm replacing the back 2 with these guys right here. So yeah, these are up for grabs. 20x9 fuel sledges, glossy black milled inserts, 35 1250 20s, open country RTs. These are dope tires. Right in the middle of the all-terrain and the muds is the RTs. So super aggressive look, but it's also really quiet on road. So pretty nice tire. These are going on the rear set right here. So pretty much a brand new set of wheels and tires. Shoot me an offer on the DM and we'll go from there. But that right there is pretty much all I have for you guys today as always. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys on the next one with some 37s. Till then, peace.